You may have heard of a new software program called ChatGPT and wondered why schools are banning this program. I am an educator and I want to talk a little bit about whether schools should or should not ban ChatGPT. First of all, you might be wondering, what is ChatGPT? So this is a website that you can go to. It is powered by artificial intelligence, or it basically has had a computer learning model where many people have trained the computer to understand different things and to react certain ways to different textual inputs. For example, I can type something into ChatGPT and it will give me a response. And I type out my question and then it will give me a response to the question. And here you can see some information about how this is a language model that's created by OpenAI. You can ask it questions. You can ask it to rephrase something. For example, I could click regenerate response and it will rewrite the same thing, but it may modify how it is written. You can also change how this is written to a different audience. And so you can see how it'll modify the same message, but it'll do it so that it will be geared towards a different audience. Now in the news, I've seen that lots of schools have began banning ChatGPT, and then recently I heard a great article on NPR about how one teacher or professor is using ChatGPT as a requirement in the class. And I thought that was rather interesting that some places are banning and some places are encouraging ChatGPT. So I thought, what a great thing to actually ask ChatGPT for some feedback. Should it be banned or should it be kept? The great thing about ChatGPT is it can give you different arguments. It can give you pros and cons. And here you can see it's kind of giving some options for people to look at and to consider. So first of all, it shows that some arguments against having it are, that it lacks critical thinking skills, misinformation because you are getting stuff that is derived from a computer's collection of information. It could be misinformation. Dependency over reliance on ChatGPT may lead to students becoming too dependent on technology. But here are some arguments against banning ChatGPT in schools. The convenience. ChatGPT can save time for teachers and students by providing quick access to information, enhancing education. It talks about how teachers and students can access resources that may not otherwise be available, and it can also be used to improve language skills. So these are some things to think about. Now, in my own profession, I think about what I would do with ChatGPT in my classroom. I've taught computer science for many years. I am not presently teaching it, but I feel that if I were teaching computer science in my class, I would most definitely open up and show my students how ChatGPT works. The reason I would do this is I want students to understand the power in understanding ChatGPT. Now, I've been teaching long enough to remember hearing that Wikipedia should not be used in classrooms. Now, having taught technology for many years, I have always embraced using Wikipedia because on Wikipedia there are certain things that I cannot find to explain as well as I can in Wikipedia. In my classes, I have talked about screen resolution for many years, and Wikipedia has one of the best resources that I have found to explain how screen resolutions are related and how they interact with each other. I have also taught classes on things such as Photoshop. And using Wikipedia to explain how blend modes work inside of Photoshop is one of the best resources that I have found. So personally, for what I teach and what I do, I strongly believe that schools should not ban ChatGPT, but should use it as a tool for students to learn. Now, that being said, I know that many will have alternate opinions, as many teachers are not aware of ChatGPT and do not understand how it works or what its capabilities are. And, it could be an option for students to cheat on. I'm going to ask it. So one important thing I would teach my students is that using ChatGPT is a way that they can get information to start their research, not as an end to their research. I feel that ChatGPT could be a great resource if it is used correctly. Feel free to leave some comments below as to for or against why you think ChatGPT should or should not be banned. Mostly I'm just curious to see what responses are. Please be kind to what others say and respect their opinions. Thank you.